assume. How is she still walking, sort of thing? Wow.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains.
Oh,
That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you.
I'm just listening to what they're saying to her.
You think you can see it, but it's in yours.
There he was. The lone figure of a boy. Saul lay under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she saw him.
There's no way she'll have the energy to leave this place.
He moved as if dancing. And the world danced with him.
Wow.
The gloom lifted.
Imagine if, like, you can have an MMO that looks like this. How beautiful that, you know, of a game that would be. We're going the right way. I don't even know, you know, but whatever. Ladder, let's go down it. The music is very interesting. Hey GT, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. How are you today? This way. Reveal the struggle in the body movements, yeah, exactly. But when you try and go any way that I guess you shouldn't be going, she goes really slowly. I guess it's a way of saying, don't go the wrong way, sort of thing.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance. Wishing those fleeting moments of night would stretch out to last forever.
Oh, this is the bit that was in the trailer. Do you remember? This tree. Oh, wow.
Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one?
Well, I watched you, and...
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
Me?
I'm Dilly. I'm here for the warrior trials. Come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe.
So she's socially
It
awkward,
only
basically.
takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all. Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
This is the trailer.
Stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! Dillion? Is that you? I'll find you, man. I promise.
Hey Rhea, how you doing?
Can you see him? I want to believe. Is he not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Delia? Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree.
Don't know if my heart can take much more of this.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch.
You okay? No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Emotionally ruined, you know what I mean?
When they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for
Is
execution.
that his sword?
What's happening?
Imagine a sword that can slay gods.
You know, King Arthur, or not?
Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Go to the shards. Go to the shard. Go to the shards. What's the shard? Find it.
So these...
The metal runestones.
Okay. So I need to go to those metal bits. Maybe I can get the, I can like rebuild the sword.
That sword. Where is it? Find it. There it is. Focus. There's the shard. Focus. Focus. Use your eyes.
Focus. Focus.
Get
Focus.
closer. What can you see? Go to it. It's not safe.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good and wise.
It's not a horror, Ray, it's just a thriller.
He was fair of feature. He spoke fair words. He gave
There hasn't been
fair
any jump
judgments.
scares, at least not so far.
Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Okie dokie. Loading. There's 2 more. Oh, Jesus Christ. This game is outstanding. Look at this. Look at that. Remember the fact it was developed by 16 people. 16 developers were able to produce this. You should be very proud.
The bridge.
Oops. Bridge is broken.
But the bridge is broken. There's no way you can fix it. What do you do now, Sam?
Oh, wow. See that face? What do I do now? Ah, like just lower this. It's so dark I can barely see this bridge. That makes sense.
Face. What is it? What does it see? Get closer.
It's dangerous.
Don't go near it.
Don't go there.
Don't go too close.
Don't go to the mask.
You don't know what will happen if you touch it. Gods, the mask is here to watch you fail again. Where are we?
Oh, wow. Hello. You have to focus through the mask.
The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. What happened? The bridge is fixed. Let's cross it.
Okay, so that's the way out.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Baldur. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Baldur dreams of his own death.
What symbol is that? Like a tree branch?
So Baldur's mother makes everything in the world. Fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness.
Open the gate. She can't. Open the gate. It's locked. Try harder. She can't. The gate. She can't. She can't. She will. She'll find a way. She always finds a way.
She always finds a way, eh? Is that the first positive thing they've said all day? Alright, let's open this. She's starting to believe in herself. Okay. Okay. Right, so those 2 faces, one goes between the future and one is the past. So
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe.
okay, that's really interesting. So we're almost like time traveling now.
Dillian. There he is. There he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go through.
Okay.
Dillian, don't lose him. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other
We have to open the door, but we have to find the symbol first.
dark.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white.
You can't.
Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making.
Ah.
Dillian taught her to see
Okay.
further. To peek
Where
through the
is the
cracks and see the
symbol?
worlds of colour stretching away from the gloom. And Senna explored new paths into the unknown.
Do you remember meeting him beneath the tree?
Ah, hang on. Yeah, so we have to go at the outside and look in. So we have to basically make sure that we have a way to get all the way to him when we're back in the world of darkness. Okay, so that's now open.
He was the only one she could trust. Could she trust him?
Okay.
Dillian didn't believe in the curse. Dillian believed in you.
Okay, so I think we have to go back to the world of darkness. There's a symbol right there, right? That crack? Oh, hello.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, is it really true that all things
I wonder if
promise
there's a way to get outside.
I did not ask the mistletoe. Balder's mother
Okay,
confesses.
so you see this one is locked.
I felt it was
It's
too
probably
young.
open in the dark world. So let's go back to the dark world. So whenever there's chained doors, they're probably open in the other world.
The way he touched you.
But that's locked.
Look what happens to the things.
Okay, so that's... Let's now go back in towards him. This game is absolutely stunning. Oh wow.
He led you astray.
You should have listened to your father when you had the chance.
I didn't listen to you.
His love has tortured you.
And it tortures me.
So there's not even a gate here.
Dillian doesn't know who killed him, but we do.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to go back to the light world, and I'm gonna have to find that symbol. It must be somewhere. Okay, boom.
Dillian's in the tower. He's there.
Where is that symbol? Where is it? That's the wrong way round though. Oh, ah! Very clever.
He was kind to her.
So you see the light? The light of that symbol makes... Am I going to have to try and block it? There it is, see? The light of the symbol. Because I was thinking it, like, I had to go out the other side of it, but then I realised the light
Why isn't he
goes
here?
through.
He's gone. He's in the dark world. He's gone to the dark world. You're in the wrong world. He cared in a way
Okay.
that nobody else did. The dark
Very,
world
very
has
nice.
you.
Let's go back to the dark world.
Saved you.
Let's open the front door, then maybe we can go to Dillian, or the ghost, whatever it is, to the top of the tower. Nice.
You had the
Is this the last boss now?
He's up there. How do you curse? There's a way. There is a
Okay.
way up there. Find the way. She can do this. You're nearly there. She can find the way.
Balder, the blind god, Huth was there.
The darkness is
Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him,
Okay.
I have no weapon. Loki
So,
replies,
shall we go back? Even this door is
"Here
now
a
open.
wand. I will tell
Let's
you
go back to
where
the
it
light world,
stands."
and then let's explore this place a bit more.
Pierces through, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed.
You're cursed. He was the
I thought the door was open. Oh, it's locked with chains in this world.
Do you remember what love feels like?
Still think I have to go up there, but in the dark world, so that's the thing. Let me stick around the dark world a bit more, because maybe I have to look around a bit more.
He's the reason she keeps fighting.
Dark world.
Does it feel like to be in love?
For now, the rot is only in her arm. But if it reaches her head, it's game over.
You broke him. You killed him. You couldn't see the darkness within you.
Where do I need to go?
Everything gets broken in the end. You killed him with your love because he believed in you.
I wonder if there's some like boss fight or something, then this will unlock. Ah, hang on.
Nobody will love her now. Can you remember what love feels like? Look what happens to the things she loves. She destroys the
There you go.
things she loves.
Perfect. The staircase has been restored. So let's go up. There he is.
Do you know? Was it worth it? You're still alive and Dillion's dead. He doesn't deserve to be dead. How does that make you feel?
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to
symbols?
push it into the sea and sent for a giantess.
So up
Years had passed
crossbar.
since she left her father. She trained hard.
So let's see if we can find any of them in this world before we go to the light world.
She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes,
Okay, let's open this door. If we can.
an intuition that made her an exceptional lead. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds.
That's the
That of
M.
Sinbel and her past.
Wasting your time. You have no time for this. Speed up.
Future.
Claimed Dillion.
Two realities tearing at her soul.
Okay.
Set you up, and now they're going to watch you. What if these trials mean nothing?
So X.
Take you closer to Dillion. You're letting this get in your way. What if they are just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle?
That is there, but it's the wrong way.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says.
Okay.
Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is
The more we unlock the doors, the easier it will be, I reckon.
Everything in the world will weep for him.
This is going to be locked.
We shall go back to the gods. But if even one
Okay,
thing refuses,
so I need to
Baldur
go back
stays
to the
with
Dark
me.
World and then hopefully be able to run straight
Gods
around
send
to here.
messengers everywhere. Weep for Baldur.
Hey,
Weep him
Soulstone,
out of
how
hell.
you doing? Hello, hello.
And everything wept.
How is everyone? Are you guys enjoying the show?
Earth,
Are
stone,
you enjoying the game?
trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they find in a cave.
Okay, let's go to the Dark World.
Baldur was never my friend, she said.
Okay. Let's go around. This is very, very interesting. Yeah, that's open. Nice. Enjoy all the voices in my head. It's just like home. Yeah.
Nobody will love you again.
Ever again.
It gives hope in a way. It's like we're, you know, as humans, we do all go through this. You know what I mean? We do all understand this feeling. You do know what it means to have symbols in your head. Yeah, let's go back to the light world.
You have blood on your hands.
You were guilty.
Okay, so now we should be able to get the Z from the other side of that hole.
Was it worth it?
There it is.
What if this is pointless?
Well, the other symbol was like a crowbar, right?
Why did you think you could make this work? You keep seeing runes. You see runes everywhere. Everywhere? But what if they're not real? What if they don't actually make sense? The gods were lying. If you think
Okay.
it makes sense, but really the gods are playing with you. It makes sense in your mind, but it doesn't make sense in the worlds. The gods are huge, but it doesn't mean anything.
Let's go to the Dark World here.
Language you don't understand. Sinbel's you're wasting the most precious time.
Okay, so it's very strongly implied
So quicker.
that the symbol is right here somewhere. So, where is it?
He saw who she could be.
There it is.
He saw who she really was.
He saw the warrior within.
There it is. Yeah, I got it.
What if they're all about wasting your
Yeah,
time?
so let's go back into the Dark World. And let's go through this door. Oh,
I think she's doing it. You're special. She thinks she...
They mean nothing.
so that's one trial. So let's see if we can get the other trials done.
What if the gods are laughing?
Because I think they said there was 3 trials, right? Oh crap!
First time.
Okay.
Be very, very careful.
Dillian never
Oh,
much cared
Jesus
for the
Christ.
underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbel. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see. And he happened to be blind.
I don't actually know if I can
She felt
stop her
safe in
falling.
Dillian's arms.
Don't be
Could
darkness
see
now, for the
world
love
through
of
his
God.
eyes. Slowly, the darkness that bound her so tightly began
There's
to
4
unravel.
trials total. Okay.
Breathe.
Made it. Yay, made it. High five. Oh, come on. So I got the trophy, different perspectives. Is that the first trial done? I would assume so.
Senua, your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight?
Remember to follow if you haven't already.
But
If you like what I
give
do,
up the beautiful
consider
world.
subscribing.
You
I use the money to buy more games and more
just
entertainment for
be
you
rid of
guys.
your nightmares. Or is this the price you pay for the
You
gift
did
you
it,
have?
but there's more. There's more.
Gift that makes you so special in life.
There's still more. There's always more.
Just another
It's
part
not
of the
going
person
to
I
be
love.
easy. Can we do another one? It's too much.
I live for the wilds to protect you from
Got
it.
the energy. No. Too much to do.
Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
Cool. So that trial is done. Next. Let's do that one over there. These graphics are stunning. They really are. I remember going from like the Sonic the Hedgehog days to this. Do it. Next trial.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Okay. So obviously this time it's loading the next scene.
I don't like it. This place
Pass or smash.
What is this place?
feels
I will smash her.
creepy.
She is very, very attractive.
It feels
Anyway,
wrong.
let's keep going.
Where is it?
Okay, so let's go, let's go.
Dilius. The light. Go towards it. He's in the house.
Find
He's
him.
going in. He's disappearing.
Follow him.
Don't let him disappear.
The air
Press
sinks.
on. Keep going.
Oh.
It's just
I just cleaned myself.
With your warrior trials. Dillian will help you.
Hope she doesn't drown.
The stench of rot. She almost tasted.
Ew.
Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others.
Oh, God.
To the water. She could taste the rot. But no one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something
This way.
sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that
You have to find a way, an angle.
It doesn't finish until you get to the house.
Before he disappears, Senua.
You have to get in.
So I have to go higher. And then when I look down, the bridge will be fixed. Okay. Let's go for this one.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farmhand, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. That is not the end, because the dead return to haunt the living.
So obviously, I think I've done half of it.
Death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
No, hang on. Okay. Yeah, that's why I want a higher angle, and then I can repair the bridge by focusing on it. There we go. There it is. Perfect.
Fixed it. You passed the trial. Get to the house. You succeeded.
Let's do it. I've never had this sort of mechanic in a game before. Like, you have to see things through a certain angle for it to fix itself. Come on. Let's do this. Darkness.
Come to me. Where are you?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Are you in there?
Okay, so...
Dillian! They're coming for me!
It's Dillian. Go to him. Dillian, go to him.
Ah,
It's close.
crap.
It's close. Run. Run now.
What should I do?
Can't see.
Where's your sword? And your sword is the king.
Am I dead? I'm dead. Rip. Damn it. So I'm gonna have to find those symbols before that mob gets to me, I assume.
There it is. It's close. It's close. Move away. Senua, move away. Two more. Run. Run now. Run. It's not safe here. Senua. You don't need
Fuck. She's dead? She's dead. Okay, so I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna have to find the 3 symbols before that fire dude catches me, otherwise I just die and have to do it again. Okay. Oh crap, the rot is spreading up her arm. So that's it. So the first one was this way.
It's close. It's close. Move away. Senua, move away. You'll die. Run. Run.
Ah crap. Okay.
Where's your sword? There isn't your sword. Is that creature? You can't do that. It's Dillian. Find the creature. It's Dillian. Where are we?
Where are you?
Yeah, we have to go. Keep running.
This is what death feels like.
Am I going the right way?
The
Okay.
light. Go towards it. Find us. You've got them. You have them. Where's the door? Find them. Get out. Run. Run. Don't let it look at you. Don't let it see you. It's coming. Move away. You're lost again.
There it is. Got all 3 of them now. Crap, 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 crap. Shit. I'm dead. It found me. Damn it. So I know where the 3 of them are now, but I have to do it without the fire catching me. Okay. Ugh.
There it is. It's close. It's close. Move away. Senua, move away. You'll die. Run. 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 It's not safe here. Run. Senua. You don't
Okay,
have
that's
your
that.
sword. You came through the wrong door. Where's your sword?
I can't find you.
way. That's two. Crap. I'm assuming if I go through those chains that it's alerting the creature where I am. Found them. Next. Ah, crap. Which way do I go?
They're coming!
Nope. Which way do I go? So finding the three symbols seems easy enough. But where I go after I find them, that's the question. Come on. This way? This way. Cool. Look. So I got the trophy, Cure for the Plague. Oh. Jesus. Hey Victoria Raven, how you doing? She's not dead, is she? No, she's not. I hope I actually finish the game. I don't want to do all of this again. If I fail.
What happened?
That'd be really awkward.
They're blaming me for the plague.
How you doing? I'm good, I'm good. This game is really interesting. For the money, guys, I would recommend this
What if
game.
they're right?
It's like £25, but the
How
quality.
would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people.
I've got barbecue in 4 hours. Yeah.
They're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. It doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
As I say, guys, I'll try and download this video and upload it to YouTube as well. I've also uploaded already like 20-something episodes of Destiny, but I'll publish that another time. Okay, done. Fine, that trial's done. So 2 trials to go. Then we can get the Mega Sword, then I assume we then use the sword to fight the last boss.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong? What if this has nothing to do with the sword? What if we're wrong? The sword will never be What
He
if
has
this
doubt in the head.
is the end? It's just a trick.
Okay, there's that one over there.
You've been fooled before, you could be fooled again. Being tested.
Okay, there's the other 2 trials.
You don't know. It's just their game for you. You never know which way it's going to go.
I wonder if they're going to be increasingly hard. Or if it's just completely random. I'm just doing it in random order.
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it.
Loading.
It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn. And it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she? It feels wrong.
Where are we now?
Look at the lighting.
Burial mound.
I can see why Epic Games were involved in this. The people who make the Unreal Engine. They really wanted to make sure that the job was done right.
Ordinary. Inevitable. It's as if we conspired to hide death.
Because, for example, Kingdom Hearts was built in the Unreal Engine. It doesn't feel even close to this sort of quality.
and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones. Then comes the reckoning.
Woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker, born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all...
So how many of you guys are going to play this game, or how many of you have already played it? Because it's been out for a couple of days now. Okay, what do I do? Saving now. I go through here.
Go in. You're trying to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it. This will help you. Careful. You have to be able to see.
Who's there? Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
I can't run.
There he is. There he is. Dillian, there he is. Finally. You found him.
What's wrong? What happened? Can you hear me?
How did you let him go?
Just wait there. I'll find you.
How could you?
Okay, so I can light torches.
It's your mission. Find him. To use everything you have and find him. Get him back. He was just there. How could you lose him? How could she lose him? How could she? Find him.
Okay. I would say I can't run. So if I chased by a monster, game over. There's no oil in there. Literally can't see a thing. I don't even know if I'm going the right way anymore.
I'll find him.
Let's go this way.
Don't touch the walls.
You don't know what they are. What's that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? It's the voice of the dead. Not Dillian. Dillian's calling to you. Can you hear him? Where is he? He sounds like he's getting further.
I can hear him.
Have you lost him? Are you lost? And have you lost him?
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader.
Follow this way.
When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not...
I wonder
want
what
to
it was
be
like
sure.
for them to
They say
record
that
this. Like, is
evil
this even
haunts the
scripted?
island, and that it is a worse place by
Or did they
day
just
than other
improvise
places
as they
are
went
by
along?
night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames that I passed through were real rough, down northward to hell.
Trying to light as many torches as possible. I think it's this way. If you go the wrong way, I wonder if you're like eaten alive or something. You have to follow the voices. If you're deaf, then you wouldn't be able to do this, I don't think.
Quiet. He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
Blurriness, there's obviously a puzzle here.
What's in there? What is it? A secret room. How do you get in there? How does she get in?
Blurred.
That voice.
The game itself is blurred, it's not just my imagination.
You're too close to stop. It's in there.
I actually miss fighting the foes.
Find another way. It's not working. You have to use your mind. Where can you go? You're failing. Find a think. Think. Focus. Use your
Focus.
He's disappeared. You let him slip through your fingers once again. Think clearly. You have to find another way. There has to be another way.
So when they said there has to be another way... The voice seems to be louder this way.
You don't recognize it. Don't doubt yourself, you'll never find it. She doesn't recognize it. Yes, you do, you know. She doesn't. Listen for his voice, listen. Dillian, where listen for his voice. Dillian, listen. What is the same? Something. Look for clues. What's different? There's a clue.
The shield is different. I actually don't know if I'm going the right way anymore. It's not a good sound. Okay. It's most likely scripted. Yeah, but I mean, how could you script this?
Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons.
Okay.
Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
It's to the left now. Okay, the voice is definitely this way. Okay, this way. It's much louder here. Okay, we haven't been here before, I don't think. Or have we? Are we just walking in circles now? Okay, that was that secret room they were talking about. I might have been here before, I can't remember. Okay. So you see the symbol on the shields, okay?
Light the torch. Light it. Look for the torch. Light it. It'll help you see.
I did light the torch already.
Where are we? She has no idea. We're going round in circles. You have fallen in. You think that sound is Dillian's voice? It's a trap. You put right into their hands. They have you right on you. How could you? You think that voice is Dillian's? It's not. It's beckoning you to your death.
The voices, yeah. I am walking around in circles, I mean, that's obvious. Yeah. Look, so now I'm back here again. Maybe you have to go through here to start the puzzle, when it becomes blurry. So we should find a narrow doorway soon. There it is. way. The sound is getting more intense now. There we go. Don't think we've been here before. Okay, so I got the trophy called Escaped.
To face my fears.
Oh dear God. Uh-oh, we're in trouble.
Father? I'm leaving.
So she was just an overprotected child, I suppose?
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chief said so.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No.
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods.
Rip.
Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving.
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
Okay. So she obviously has daddy issues. Okay, that's 3 trials done. So 1 more to go.
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you. They're taking you from inside. You're disappearing one memory at a time. Every time you remember, it disappears. They're going to take everything.
How do I get to that one?
They're going to take everything you have. The memories of ghosts. They belong to the gods, not to you. They're eating you from the inside.
Do I go
They
this
want to
way?
kill
No.
your soul. They want to crush it. I think they want your body. They want your soul. They want your mind, and they're going to take it. The memories were yours, but they're the gods now. Nothing is
Let's
yours.
go down.
Dillian's disappearing with your memories.
These like voices are gonna just stick around me with every game I play from now on. Like next I'll play the next Tomb Raider and I'll just have thoughts in my mind like, does my ass look big in this?
Northmen say that
we can
their
have for lunch.
allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well.
By the way
well
guys,
of
I
wisdom.
shaved yesterday. None of you even noticed. Whatever.
In blindness there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
Loading. There we go. Done. There's a clever transition.
I can't see.
Poor girl.